What's going on, guys? This is Empty Box, and this is iRacing IMSA series from the Nurburgring Grand Prix circuit. 45-minute race, driving the Ferrari 488 GTE. Qualified like 18th place in class.
Green, green, green.
In defense of myself, I only had like 3 laps of practice. I was planning on doing a race this week, but saw that there was like 60 people entered, and I'm like, well, okay, I guess now's the time. So, yeah. I don't mind learning on the fly.
On your left. Clear on the left.
We got Carnage.
Car on your left.
Okay, we're
Clear.
3 wide, guys.
2 wide. Clear.
And we're off track.
You're on the left. 3 wide.
Please no
Car
penalty,
right.
please no
2
penalty.
wide. Clear.
Alright, okay. Things have filtered out a bit. Now let us begin. Plenty of grip here today. The overcast skies. Always tons of grip here in iRacing. Just a mental note for my own self. Gotta check the fuel halfway, 22.5 minutes. So I don't know the fuel calculation required. That's 1 lap in the books. Thankfully, this is a track that I've done more than enough laps in Assetto Corsa, so it's just like, even though I haven't really raced that much here at this track in iRacing, because they're both laser scanned, it's, you know, basically the same exact track. Makes it a lot easier to adapt than what it used to be, back before laser scanning was more common. I'm also running basically the baseline setup, which I feel like the gears are kind of a little bit wonky there through that section. Second gear is just too short, third gear is too tall. If I was going to actually work on the setup, I'd go ahead and move them to keep that from being a problem. Hey, it ain't about setup, it's about racing, right? Way early there on the brakes. Go so much deeper. Try short shifting there. Brake. Slid the inside front there. Fortunately, it seems like this race is pretty close, pretty competitive. Although that doesn't mean that we want to finish last in class, because we definitely don't want that. That's just not good, especially in the 9 car. So we got to up our game. We know there's definitely time to be found. We got 45 minutes to figure it out. Oh no. Alright, we're good. Can't remember if there's a cut track detection point right about there. But if there was, we must have dodged it. This race will require a pit stop as well, so we also have that to look forward to. If we don't wreck first. Which we basically did. That was no bueno. No bueno. Go defensive early. No, he's just going to let me have it. Okay. Not required, not necessary.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Yes, I just got passed around the outside. Hey, that's my move! It's all good. I think he might have had trouble, though, earlier. It seemed like he was... moving pretty well. I like to get up to this red and gray car, back into that battle. So I know we can hang with those two guys. Ah. About 11 minutes in. Yeah, that green guy, he's got speed. Or at least much better than what we got. There we go, that was a good lap for us. Good lap. No! Lucky save. We're not saved. We're done.
Right side, clear on the right.
Slop. That was slop. Should have known that was gonna happen too. Freaking iRacing tires, man. Once you overheat them, you done. But we got really lucky. The lay of the track was just beneficial for us there. So if it wasn't for that grass being on the inside there, we would have definitely looped it. And if it wasn't for the downhill, you know, going uphill on the right-hand corner on the banking, essentially. Definitely would have looped it there. But we soldier on, still with no damage. Funny thing is, in practice and in qualifying, I actually felt good through that section right there. It's funny how that always works out that way. Guess you could say it's overconfidence, pushing for too much when you're already getting pretty much as maximum as your talent was going to give you. Good news is, though, we're not last in class. Looks like there's one off there. Hate that corner right there. Actually, to be entirely honest, I freaking hate the arena section entirely. It's just so Mickey Mouse. Just have no speed at all. All right, we got cars in the pits. We used up 5 gallons. Yeah, there's a guy in this Ferrari immediately in front of us. He basically pulled over, came to a stop more or less.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
The first time he got past us, kind of like, okay, yeah, go ahead, you're faster. Now I think what we got going on here is he's running away because he's seen me nearly wreck right in front of him like 2 or 3 times now. There's a freebie. Alright, so we got basically 2 laps until the time check. Gotta say, I am pleasantly surprised by the competitiveness of this race. It seems like it's definitely a challenge even here at the back of the pack. Like, I know I'm not necessarily fully practiced up. I don't have a setup I'm fully happy with, but I mean, to be entirely honest, generally the setup doesn't make such a big difference. You know, for me to basically go from the mid-pack to the back of the pack. Now, granted, my driving's definitely been very erratic, but it's like not really gaining ground very efficiently, very quickly on these guys when I do gain ground. All right. All right. Mental note, want to do another race in this series, add more rear wing. Generally, I like the car to be lively at high speed, but basically 3 times now. An issue could have been prevented just by running more rear downforce. And while I haven't done a test in this car generally, adding rear wing doesn't slow you down so much that the car's a boat anchor now or anything like that. Oh! Do a fuel calc at the line here. 1.9, we'll call it 4.1, so we've used up 8.8. Halfway. 5 in. So it'll take about 5.5 gallons. That should give us enough fuel just in case we need an extra lap. That should be good. Just over rotated on entry again. And again. I'm not sure if this blue car has made a pit stop yet. Because I imagine a pit stop would take a bit longer than that. Or he was running way, way, way up the front. But if you were running that far up, I don't think you would want to take a pit stop this early knowing that you would get stuck in traffic in the same class. Looks like someone must have crashed, and that was for the reason for the yellows there. I say, this is intense. Definitely competitive field here. Yep, blue car is in. 20 minutes remaining, 19 minutes more precisely. The other thing to keep in mind here is I try and reacquaint myself with running a race again after a while away. Gotta make a pit stop on a different lap than these guys, that way we don't get bottled up on pit road. Alright, 4 laps is what it's saying. Obviously, if you can run longer, car's lighter. You can see we're running in the 49s consistently now. So I think this might be the lap here. We need to hit the box. I imagine from the looks of it, these guys are probably just going to run as long as possible.
Car on your left, clear on the left.
And plus that should also get us away from this Daytona prototype. Maybe.
Left side, clear.
Frick. Hopefully this guy's still fast enough that he's gonna disappear a bit. I wanted to pit in, but once I saw the other guy make his entry, it's like, well, I don't want to get bottled up. I want to go ahead and make a pass.
You got about 2 laps of fuel left.
So hopefully this Daytona prototype manages to disappear into the sunset here. Come on. surely he should open up a gap here. Okay, the tires are deselected. We have our fuel. We are good to go. Come on!
Car on your left, clear.
You gotta be kidding me. Oh man, we really did not need that Daytona prototype in front of us. Not one bit. Alright. Get the fuel in, boys. So he must have taken either the same fuel load and we just stopped better in the box. Looks like we leaped the guy who pit the lap beforehand. So right now I'm sandwiched between two red Ferraris. How shocking. All of a sudden, we got to race. Despite my best efforts, we got to race. So we got some GT3 traffic up ahead.
Left side. Clear.
And we're through.
Car right, clear on the right.
Let's see if we can do anything to catch Shane here. Two minutes left. 9 laps of fuel. So we should definitely be good on that. A little bouncy there. great if these two guys were race one another. But we do know that green guy's a little bit faster than we are. I think second gear is just a little bit too tall there. Throw some dirt at the guy behind us. And suddenly there's nobody behind me. I don't know what happened there, but suddenly I-6 is clear. Alright, 5.5 minutes. Keep setting new PBs. So tempting to grab first there, but I just don't have the confidence that it's going to be the right gear. Because if you stick it into first, you either don't get a gear at all, and then you're fumbling around trying to get the thing to shift. Or alternatively, the thing just spikes up to like 8,000 RPMs, and you're just like, well, I can't even use this gear, even if I wanted. We do have some traffic up there. So we have been closing in on this pack of cars here. 49 flat. Again, just racking off personal bests. Sliding wide there. Probably have 3 laps left. Plenty of fuel. Ah. That was costly. One off. Hopefully this GT3 plays nice. That is in my favor. Oh yeah. Dan, you are currently my favorite person in this race.
Car right.
Flashing headlights, hopefully they work.
Clear on the right. Left side. Clear. Left side.
Woo!
Clear on the left.
That's one heck of an interesting way to get out the way. Plenty good on fuel, plenty good on fuel. In case you're wondering why I've been very careful with the curbs compared to some other cars through that section this race, the green car just proved exactly why. Like, it's so bumpy, and if you hit a bump just wrong, there's really nothing you can do about it. Alrighty, white flag is in the air. One last lap. No! Just tried to get the car to rotate too much there, and it did. Not in the way we wanted. We got some more GT3 traffic. All right, what's he gonna do? Please stay over there. Please stay over there.
You got about 2 laps of fuel.
Nope. We gave it all. We gave it everything we had there.
All
Good
right,
race,
there's
Shane.
your checkered flag.
Yeah, you too, man. That turn one situation with that black car wasn't my best driving, but glad we all got to it.
I don't know, that was actually pretty well done, but that's that. That's my first race in the IMSA series in a long time. First one in the Ferrari, but didn't start well, but turned a good, solid combination of, let's see here, what was my qualifying time, just for giggles? 1:56.80. We basically blew that away. Granted, that was on full field, but you can see, we just chipped down 1, 2, 3, 4 laps in a row, just constantly working down that time. And that was more or less the fastest lap, that 7:37 at that stage. There's a couple of other 7s, but we found an extra gear. Where was that at the start of the race? Things would have been a lot different if I was going that much faster the whole time. But that's that. So I guess roll on the Carnage Report, what I can possibly find. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.